Okay, you guys, I'm coming from my library because this has to do with the past. And I want to ask you guys some questions. There are those of you who are doing
Test.
steno. Hang on, I've got my videographer coming online. Okay, so he's good. Um, some of you are doing steno, had been for a long time. I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it since first time I laid my hands on a machine was in 1974. Ancient history. When I started school, people had been doing steno for a very long time. When I started school, um, I didn't know there was any other way to do it until I found out, oh, there were pen writers. There were still people out there. I mean, I knew about Pittman and different kinds of handwriting, shorthand. I even tried to learn that at one point and realized this looks like artwork. Okay, whatever. Um, but that's the old way of doing it. So I'm doing steno on a machine, which is faster. And frankly, the guy that invented the machine was a freaking genius because, everything is predicated on how the English language um, expresses itself. From consonants on the left, vowels in the middle, consonants on the right, everything flows from left to right. And my school taught me, do everything phonetically, get something for everything, you'll be fine, get faster, you'll be done. Somewhere along the line, I remember seeing a court reporter with a thing over her face. And I thought, well, that's the strangest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen that in California. And then I was told, oh, that's a thing called voice writing. And it's very prominent in the Midwest and back east. And I thought, well, I don't know where that is, but okay, how interesting. And at that point, we were already dictating. We'd take a session down in court or depositions or whatever, and then we would go back to our office and then we'd literally take our paper and flap by flap by flap, we would dictate what had been said. And then somebody else would type it up while we went back and did another job. And I thought, wow, this is just like the pinnacle of technical prowess. So how is that voice writer person doing the things she was doing? I don't know. I was too busy to worry about it. But I want to just ask you guys something. For the people who are having trouble with thinking there's a distinction between voice writing and stenography on a machine, stenotype, if you're in a state where it's certified, then it's certified. They have to pass the same test, whether your voice or your steno. Um, some parts of it are going to be easy, or maybe for steno versus voice or voice versus steno. I don't know. But if somebody in my state can be certified, I think somebody described it once by, with your hands tied behind your back, using a crayon upside down in a swimming pool, and they can pass the same test I can pass with the same accuracy, then shut the F up and leave them alone. For those of you, I mean, personally, I worked really hard as a steno type reporter, and I'm very proud of it. Um, and there are times when I think, my thumbs hurt. Maybe I should learn to do voice so I don't have to quit the profession. That's what happened with, Tori Pittman does both because she wanted to be able to not have to leave her profession. I think I got that story right, Tori. If I didn't, I apologize. But you guys, me, who are doing steno, and there are elements of it, I think, that are the gold standard. Doesn't mean voice can't do the same thing, and won't evolve to do the same thing. And that's frankly none of my business if I'm not doing it. But no matter what method you're using, if you think you're using the real method, the honest, true method, then go get a pen and try pen writing. because that was here long before either of us were. Get a piece of clay and write in cuneiform, because that was going on a whole lot longer before any of us were. It's our lineage. It's where we came from. It's the thing that enabled us to do what we do today. It's an evolutionary process. Get over yourself. Support this profession from every angle you can. Make sure that somebody who's not certified, who's pushing a button, who's calling themselves what we worked so hard to be, that's the adversary right now. Not somebody sitting next to you on this chat, on Facebook, who's certified. Leave them alone. Support them. If you can't support them, leave them alone. Get in the trenches and be the backbone of this profession, because it's what we all need. And if you can't do that, then shut the fuck up. Love you.